How excited are you all for this? Yeah. I need to change the tags. Let's go. That's not blood money. That's a contracts image. There is a category on Twitch for Hitman Blood Money HD, so maybe I should switch it to that. Oh, nice, Jasper. Press the options button. Do we have to? And press other buttons. Looks like we have to press options. Make a new game. We'll call it Barry. And then start game. Should we play on professional? Don't think it matters in the first level anyway. But do you think we should go for the hardest? Let's mix it up, shall we? Let's go for it.
Just in. Unconfirmed reports of an accident at Southland Park.
I can't find my boy!
Hundreds of family members gathered outside the deserted park today to commemorate the second anniversary of the Southland Park tragedy.
Pending a full investigation of the park's safety
Authorities report at least 30 deaths and close to 100
5 years
injuries.
since the tragedy closed the gates of Southland Park, but new evidence
Is
in the
claiming
form...
malicious prosecution and believes
Says
he'll be
he spent
vindicated
every
at last.
penny of his
The
fortune
so-called
defending
Legal
himself
Eagles
from these
Dream
lawsuits.
Team, defending Southland Park owner Joseph
There were people flying everywhere. Body parts.
and the victims' families have vowed to appeal the decision.
Cleared of all charges.
I haven't played this in ages, by the way.
Come, a cup of tea, hon? Sitting in the dark won't bring him back, sweetheart.
I would like to place an order.
Last time I played this was probably when I streamed it about 5 minutes ago. It would have been 247 RT. Is the one you're looking for? Nice, Noel. The training level will introduce you to the various skills and techniques required to effectively undertake the missions ahead. Let's go.
Welcome to the States, 47. This should be a straightforward operation. We need you to penetrate an abandoned amusement park, locate the owner, and take him out. The target is a Joseph Clarence, also known as Swing King. An accident involving one of the rides at the park a few years back forced him to close it down. Our client has made a special request that the photograph you have in your possession be the last thing the target sees. Mr. Clarence has somehow become involved with a narcotics distribution ring, so the park may still have some amusements. Enjoy the ride, 47.
What the fuck you looking at, Kraken?
I'm here to see Joseph Clarence.
Never heard of him.
Mr. Swing King?
Oh, that sorry-ass dickhead. What the fuck they call you?
Names are for friends, so I don't need one.
I thought that was macaroni. Blue dandelion. A young boy, the client wants you to show his photo to the target. It should be the last thing he sees. Can you see what it says in the back? Our little darling, his birthday, something, something. The sensitivity is like really high. I'll get used to it though. Good thing I know how to play this, because it doesn't tell you any of the buttons. Even though it's a tutorial, basically. Maybe it's because I'm playing on professional, actually. You can get Silent Assassin on this level, but it's not really worth the effort. It's a real pain to go for it.
Be purified, motherfucker. Beautiful fire.
Help! Help me!
Oh,
Help me!
any of those games Illuminati probably aren't worth playing, Kappa. This would be the last Hitman game with the soundtrack done by Jesper Kid. Such a shame. Jesper Kid is an absolute chad, yeah. My favourite video game composer of all time. Get a career in games or die trying. That man is snorting coke. Nice ragdoll. This was the first Hitman game with body boxes in it.
What in the name of God is going on in here?
Bit unnecessary, but you know. Oh, there's a key card. There we go. I actually recently got that Illuminati Godfather 2. I got it for free. I don't have the first one, though. Not exactly. I knew someone who was giving away their games. And I took some. Skyrim actually. But I didn't take that Illuminati. Dead Island. Spec Ops The Line. Fight Night Round 4, which is a good game. Alan Wake. No, yeah.
Gotta check you, white bread.
No, I probably should have Illuminati, but I've already played it. And I think I went through the career mode and everything, so I just thought realistically I'll probably never play it again.
Me, motherfucker.
Oh, what do I have on me? It's probably the knife or something that he's not happy about. No, the barcode is just a tattoo. Nothing wrong with that.
Gotta check you, white bread.
Don't worry, Illuminati. I'll get Don King's presents prize fighters soon. Don't worry. They made this level the demo level, which is so stupid because this is basically a tutorial.
I can get the money, sweetie. It's as good as mine already. Mr. Spook's got it. We'll open the park. It'll be like old times. No, just a few more days. You gotta believe me. Don't say that, sunshine. Mr. Spook's gonna come through, baby. He's good for the money. I won't sign the papers. I won't. You gotta give me one more chance. You gotta. Baby cakes? Sunshine? Hello?
Do you remember the song Baby Kicks, Illuminati?
Shit, man. Somebody's gotta fix this motherfucker. Shit's awful.
It was by Three of a Kind. They literally had that one song, and I think that was it. They didn't have an album or anything. Terrible song. Of course Illuminati likes it. Hello. Mia Scrub, I hope you're doing well. Good night, Blue Dandelion. Thank you very much for being here. And yeah, hope to see you again soon. Not bad, I'm glad to hear it, miss. Sure it was, Illuminati, sure it was. Look at that, Myrrh. Game that came out in 2006.
The longer they come, the longer they piss.
Is that what they say? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, the sensitivity is really high for this game.
It's been a while now, Scoop, and I was just wondering where we were on the whole money thing.
Were you?
Yeah, see, the thing is, if you remember, you know, what we agreed to was it'd just be a short while and you'd pay in cash, and I know what the pressures you were under must be, but the deal is a deal, and I was hoping, you know, maybe you could just pay what we agreed on, even though you've been here for, heck, more than twice as long as we agreed to, but just pay the original amount and move on. Not right away necessarily, but, you know, I'd appreciate it.
No.
Oh, I didn't mean to no-scope him.
Fine to take, bitch. What you got on underneath all that?
Very, very little.
Oh, yeah. Fine looking bitch like you don't need no fancy wrapping, do she?
Depends who's unwrapping me.
God damn, girl. I'd have your fine ass unwrapped before you could say, who's that handsome stud untying my ribbon?
I bet you could. Oops. That's Uncle Joe. Better get back to your post.
Blimey.
Anybody bring any papers today, Carol Ann?
No, Uncle Joe.
You sure?
I'll leave that here.
Been flirting with that bum out there all day, have you?
I swear to God, Uncle Joe, no one's come by at all. Except Dell. And he's not a bum.
Sure he's not. Thanks, Carol Ann. That's all.
Are you all right?
Yeah, fine. Go on.
Hello, Sigma. How's it going?
Yeah, but baby, Rachel. Rachel, sunshine. That's not true. You know.
Let's take our rifle with us.
It's not the baby cakes. Of course I do. But who the hell are you? How'd you get in here? Carol Ann!
My client has hired me to show you this photograph.
I don't understand.
My client has asked me to ensure it's the last thing you ever see. Please, look at the photograph, Mr. Clarence.
Oh, please. Haven't I suffered enough? Don't you think I know how much suffering I'm responsible for? I can't sleep. I haven't slept in the guilt I feel. I'm so sorry.
You okay? Thank you, macaroni. Oh. Locate the exit on the map.
We got an intruder, Scoop. Some motherfucker busted in on Jay-Z's watch. You know,
Jay-Z.
uninvited guest. I was gonna bust a cap in his ass, Scoops. But I remember what you were saying about playing it cool, yo. And I tried.
Lair.
Oh no! No, please! Please don't shoot! I've got...
So there's your tutorial. Mission done. Killer slate is 15. Joseph Clarence killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. 10th of January 2004, Baltimore Police Department confirmed this morning that former theme park tycoon Joseph Clarence was killed at the closed theme park Southland Amusement Park last night. Mr. Clarence was believed to be the victim in a violent episode that caused 14 additional deaths. Among the others killed was an innocent bystander. 13 security professionals working for Mr. Clarence were also killed. Police tend to put a low priority on investigating the deaths of armed security and guard personnel. Hello, Bond. Yes, I did. Investigators also reported that 31 shots were fired by the assassin, judging from the bullet holes and cartridges found on the crime scene. A comparison of the shots and the wounds on the victims has led to the assumption that the shooter is a talented marksman. A few shots were wasted. Residents in the area have reported that they heard a succession of what sounded like gunshots. Investigators found 9mm cartridges around the area, indicating that a submachine gun, possibly of the type TMP, may have been used for the murder. It concerns the authorities that 5 of the victims were brutally executed by shots to the head. One of the victims was found dead in mysterious circumstances. Forensic scientists are now working to determine if the cause of death was natural or foul play. The discovery of several hidden bodies indicates that this is the work of a criminal. Baltimore Police Department are at the moment questioning 2 witnesses that escaped the scene alive. One of the witnesses describes the perpetrator as a chameleon because the person was caught trying to enter a restricted area wearing a disguise. Police have absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, as no one claims to have seen him or her. Joseph Clarence was one of the region's most colourful personalities in the 80s and 90s, and no Southland social event was complete without his attendance. Handsome, charming, witty and successful, he radiated success. Some of these side articles can be somewhat interesting. Tom Stewart. Hitman.com. Pinecone. Rehabilitation Center. That's foreshadowing. Yeah, they sometimes foreshadow like some of the later missions, and if you take time to sort of look at the stuff on the side. This one here, Cold-Blooded Killers on the Run. This is a reference to Kane and Lynch, which wasn't out yet. 5 hours short of their scheduled execution, 2 death row inmates escaped custody yesterday during a spectacular attack on the prison transport, taking them to their place of execution. The transport was struck in transit by an armored truck. A dramatic and bloody firefight followed the collision. The escaped convicts have been identified as Adam Marcus and Mr. Little. Adam Marcus, also known as Kane, and I guess Mr. Little was supposed to be Lynch, yeah. A dozen were killed in the episode described by one witness as brutal open warfare. The FBI described the operation as staggering in its precision. Marcus is a notorious mercenary rumored to be a member of the Seven, but police dismiss rumors of that organization's involvement. Mr. Little, on the other hand, is reportedly an unstable and heavily medicated psychopath. Both are convicted murderers, armed and dangerous. So there you go. So technically, Kane and Lynch and Hitman are in the same universe. Frigid, low 69 degrees. Degrees with an extra S at the end. Why nose picking is the way to greater wisdom. Okay. Here's your little hideout that you can hang out and shoot guns. I don't know. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin also had a hideout, and Contracts had one too. From memory, when you reload, you actually leave the magazine on the ground, which is always a nice detail. Yeah, that's right, Macaroni. Yeah, well spotted. What a terrible game. I should trade it in, right? Tune.
Yeah. Rick Henderson, first edition?
He's expecting you. This way.
Rick Henderson. I've been looking forward to this.
As have I, Mr. Alexander.
Don't let's stand on ceremony. Call me Jack.
Rick.
Make yourself comfortable, Rick. I'll be right with you. I admire your work. Real journalism.
Thanks. I thought we'd start with your thoughts on the White House attack, then discuss your tenure as director of the FBI, post-retirement reflections, whatever, and...
Rick.
Or if you want to sound off on politics...
Rick, my apologies. This interview about me is just a cover for a more sensitive story. I'm sorry to have lured you here under false pretenses, but I couldn't risk a leak.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't worry. It's the scoop of the century.
If I had a dime for every time I heard that...
Listen, please. It begins with a little incident at a vineyard in Chile that caught my eye some time ago. This was a family business. Fernando Delgado and his son Manuel. Well-liked, hard-working men. Have a look at the folder.
Hello, 47. Your next target's in Chile. His name is Fernando Delgado. Used to be a colonel in Pinochet's intelligence service. Now he's running a cocaine factory under cover of a vineyard. Satellite imaging suggests the lab is underground. Fernando's son Manuel is on the coke trade, so to make it look like a drug hit, you'll have to take him out too. We'll get you in with a pensioners club from Santiago for the big celebrity unveiling of Delgado's new wine label, named for 80s B-action star Rex Stanton. There'll be at least one TV crew on hand, so keep an eye on them and their cameras. Delgado's got a seaplane, and that may be your best way to get out in a pinch.
This retired colonel working for Chile's Beard Intelligence Service is considered a well-respected and highly successful wine producer, even though this is just a cover operation for his true business of drug trafficking, to promote this year's fine line of Chilean red wine. Nice rhymes, man. He has persuaded the American movie actor Rex Stanton to endorse it. His agent is one of Delgado's main customers and well connected in Tinseltown, where trade is booming. The eldest son of Fernando, Salvador Delgado, he tries to live up to his father's reputation and aspirations. He wishes nothing higher than to walk in the footsteps of his beloved papa, but has already broken the #1 rule: never use the stuff yourself. He has no formal education and spends most of his time water skiing, playing tennis, or downloading porn from the internet. The daily cocaine high makes him unpredictable and dangerous. Overboxes are for sissy cowards. Well, enjoy, Illuminati. Thank you very much for being here. And yeah, I'll hopefully speak to you again soon. So yeah, you can upgrade your weapons in this, that's the thing. So we're playing on professional, which means I have no saves, isn't that right? Or do you only get one? This is exciting because I've never done this on professional before. But sure, you gotta challenge yourself every once in a while. Isn't that right? And Blood Money is definitely easier than all the previous games. Oh, I thought I put a silencer on this, apparently I didn't.
No hagas estupideces, hermano.
Hopefully it's okay to stick him in the corner here. Love the ragdoll. We'll take his gun just to make it look official. They're very easily exploded, yeah. That is true. Blood Money is also pretty forgiving as far as like if you're caught running or whatever, it's pretty forgiving, I think. From memory. I remember this level kind of well. This level's really straightforward. so the map doesn't really show you anything, so that's an issue. Does it show you where your targets are at least? Yeah, it does. No, don't do it. Don't mind me. Actually, my opportunity to do that. I think I want to pick this door open. I think that's a good idea. Don't mind me. Oh, don't be finished. It's fine. No, so we need to do this a little bit faster. I think the first suit you don't need, to be honest. I think we can skip this first suit. I want to get that guy while he's still playing the violin. Or whatever it is. It might be a cello. Cello, yeah, I thought so. I wasn't paying attention to what he was actually holding. I knew it was something along those lines. There is one complication. See, because I'm playing on professional, you need to leave in your suit. So that's actually quite sticky. That makes it quite difficult, actually. Surely they would be like, how come we stopped playing? I think we're fine to leave him there. I think it's grand. There's a hammer here. There's a bottle there. You can probably syringe that. No, you can't. I'm wrong. His hands got tired. Yeah, exactly. I'm misremembering this layout a little bit. This is what I wanted to find. In what way? From memory, the target here comes in. Yeah, right on cue. Yeah. I can't remember if you can inject the line or not. But yeah, I think it's generally don't kill anyone apart from the target. I can't remember how punishing it is with regards to like I know there's an aggression meter, I think. But I can't remember how that's actually manifests. You can also put a bomb on the winch here and have the barrels fall. I think you can push them on the stairs as well. But I think he comes back. Yeah. Let me see. Why that guard's turned away. No, you can't. Okay. That would have been too easy. Really, Bon? I'm shocked. Maybe people don't really play Blood Money that much anymore. Apart from, like, speedrunners. Yeah, that sounds about right. Macaroni. This is... That takes a while, doesn't it? So now the hard part. Door's not very obvious there. I save here? No. You can't save at all. I wasn't sure if it was no saves or one save. It is no saves. Hmm. Now the truth comes out, Mecca. There's a guy on the stairs here, isn't there? This is quite tense. If I was playing it on like normal or expert, it would be a bit of a walk in the park. But, you know, playing on professional for the first time definitely raises the stakes. Start walking, please. Start walking. Start walking. Thank you. Could maybe push him down the stairs here. I think that would kill him, but I think it would be okay because it's an accident. Blood money's weird with its accident system. Banned, yeah. Jesus, how are we gonna do this, lads? How long is that lift gonna take? Is the lift working? Is it broken? Oh, here it is. No. Fine. Hi there. How's it going? It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. I'm supposed to be here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I don't think that's the silent assassin, right? We could try it again, though. That's pretty close. Thank you for sharing your watch streak with me, Bon, by the way. No, it was Silent Assassin. This game is broken, isn't it? Would that not be covers? Ah, no, see, it's kind of smart. That doesn't count as a covers blown because I was wearing my suit. I think that's the logic behind it. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, Bon. I don't know what it's about either, to be honest. I did it. I did it. I actually did it. Fernando Delgado killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. 29th of February. They spelt February incorrectly. Local police. So it was a leap day also. Local police confirmed this morning that wine producer Fernando Delgado and son Manuel Delgado were found dead at the Colchagua Valley Vineyard yesterday. Investigators suggest that some sort of medical syringe was used for the majority of the deaths, possibly poison injection. Well, I used that for one of the deaths, yes. Investigators are puzzled by the discovery of a hidden body at the scene and are determined whether or not the body is related to the crime. What body? Oh, is it the guy that I knocked out by the stairs? Is that what you're talking about? The police have stated the lack of witnesses is making this an especially difficult case to investigate. I mean, I know I've stuck your Manuel's body into a box, but they would have known who that is. So. Fernando Salvador Delgado was one of Chile's most respected vintners with an international reputation for excellence. His wines have won competitions around the world. He was also an accomplished cellist, though he seldom performed in public. Guests at his private parties were frequently entertained by his cello playing. He composed many pieces himself. One such composition, the oddly named Ode to a Scream, was actually performed by the National Symphony Orchestra at a summer concert in 1994 and received favourable reviews from critics. The retired colonel was also a collector of rare butterflies, describing his interest as a natural extension of his fascination with all that is beautiful, delicate, gentle, and quiet. They called the study of butterflies lepidopterology. Sure. The colonel once joked in an interview, and that's enough to scare anyone away from the butterflies for good. One must be careful with what one calls things. The thousands of men and women whose lives were enriched by this generous, humble, and deeply spiritual colonel feel his loss acutely. There is a sense in this small community that something vital has been lost. American campaign season underway. Key and fun. Foreshadowing for the next level. The Mouth of Hell. Okay.
The scoop of the century is a couple of wine guys getting whacked in Chile?
It wasn't the victims that caught my eye. It was their killer. I believed it was Mr. 47.
The bald killer clone? Come on, Jack. He's an urban legend. Even the CIA and your own FBI say he doesn't exist.
We say a lot of things, Rick. It's part of the job. Delgado was a very successful man. Successful men in that part of the world tend to be, well, call it security conscious. Not many people could have done this thing solo.
So you went running after a myth?
Myth? No. It merely caught my attention. One of my CIA friends was also intrigued. The opera incident heightened our curiosity. Have a look.
Rehearse as the lead tenor role in Puccini's Tosca, soon to premiere at the Paris Opera. The ambassador spends every spare moment attending these rehearsals, watching Alvaro Talavande's every move from his lodge with a sordid fascination bordering on obsession. Yeah, I thought I bought that. I think you just need this hit square, I guess. Like that? Okay. So I wasn't even using the improved lockpick, but lockpicking is fast in this game. Anyway. Wish me luck. Leaving in the suit will be quite easy in this mission. That won't be the hard part, thankfully.
Here is your jacket, sir. Don't you want the jacket, sir?
No, just needed something from one of the pockets. I'll pick it up later.
Killing one of the targets is quite easy. Killing the other one is not so easy.
Elles sont toujours bouchées.
Et avec quelqu'un qui a bouché le trou dans le mur qu'on avait fait pour voir dans les loges des femmes.
C'est un séjour.
Putain, ce qui fait chaud ici.
Look at those mirrors. So good. I think I kind of messed that up. I'm supposed to get... Well, I want to get his outfit. But I think I scared him off. So... sure someone else will come in here, right? Or we can improvise and try and get another outfit. No one wants to come into the bathroom if... Nope. How sad. I think... Is the music bugging out? Can't tell. Will he tell me off if I go over here? Not really. Surprisingly. Yeah, this guy will do. You weren't the guy I was, you know, planning to go for, but, you know, you'll do. Oh.
Oh mon Dieu, il est armé.
Faites ce qu'il dit, s'il vous plaît.
Should be fine, right? Hold on. I think you need to take their disguise first before dumping them in. I think once they're dumped in, you can't get the suit. There's a interesting Easter egg on this level. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, he's suspicious of me, but he's not molding. Yeah, there's an interesting Easter egg on this level. I can't remember how they actually trigger that off the top of my head. It's been a very long time. Hello, Tenchi. How's it going? I take it you're a fan of Tenchi Stealth Assassins? The back in the day. Good night, RT. Thank you very much for being here. I'm gonna go. Oh, that guy took the hammer? Interesting. I'm trying to remember the layout.
Le journal télévisé américain nous rapporte que le vice-président des États-Unis est décédé.
Like, I haven't played this in like nearly 5 years, but funny what, like, you can kind of remember some of it, but then you're like, oh no, this is the wrong door, sort of thing, you know? Ah, see, these are all the wrong doors. I have a rough idea of what I want to do, but I just can't put it all together. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, yeah. And this is the room with the where the Easter egg like thing takes place. It involves the rats. That's the woman's bathroom. They do freak out if you go in there. So be careful. Can't remember which room is his. Silver Star? I actually think... we hide here. Let me see the notes here. The actor playing the executioner has drawn a crude image on this piece of paper. Music's really weird. Keeps on cutting out. Very suddenly. I don't know if it was like that before. Yeah, that deserves a round of applause. Killing the other guy is such a pain. It might take a while for me to get it right.
On dirait un vrai. Heureusement que ce ne l'est pas.
So that's that part, sort of. Basically. Can I go up here? I think I can. No, I can't. There is a way. No, it's at the stage. I think it's this door I'm looking for. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can set up a bomb here. You can also set up a bomb here. Yeah, no problem, Bond. Thank you very much for being here as always, and I hope you have a great sleep. And yeah, I hope you have a good day tomorrow as well. I think I'm gonna set up the bomb here. I think. Grim's being toxic. I think we need this guy out of the picture. I hope this is right, you know. And the detonator has a range on it, so you can't just like go really far away and detonate it. You have to be sort of close. But I did get the upgrade to make the detonator go further. I upgraded the transmitter. Thank you very much, Macaroni. This mission has a lot of waiting around. Obviously, speedrunners finish it in like a minute, but I am not one of those. The last time I watched cricket, England got absolutely destroyed by India, so that was good. An absolute belter. He's dead. I don't like that you don't hear a gunshot there, though. I never got that. No, that was a weird sound glitch. That was horrible. What? They see me? I don't get why they hit me. I don't get the issue. Well, let's restart. There's a lot of waiting around to do for this mission. It's quite dull, I guess. I think it's a cool mission.
What's going on here?
They rehearse for Milan, but there is also much construction.
Bucket hat man.
Les toilettes derrière la scène, elles sont bouchées, alors faut qu'on aille dans les toilettes du hall d'entrée, quoi.
Ouais, c'est vrai, elles sont toujours bouchées.
Il y a quelqu'un qui a bouché le trou dans le mur qu'on avait fait pour voir dans les loges des femmes.
C'est un de ces jours.
Skinny! S'il vous plaît!
Perhaps the green will give me more luck. I was white the last time, so...
Le journal télévisé américain nous rapporte que le vice-président des États-Unis est décédé suite à un accident.
I think visually this game holds up really nicely. The character models are a little bit chunky, but like, looks great. Especially considering like, this was a cross-platform game in its day. Like this came out on PS2 for goodness sake. Yeah, it's aged well. Visually. I'll probably try and finish this mission and then call it for the night. How's the whatever that game's called? Bridge of Spirits or whatever it's called. How's that macaroni? It's quite fun. Yeah, I don't think I've heard many people talk about it. Linear games are usually my favorite. Anyway, so I don't mind that. Gotcha. Just when you thought the performance was over. Idiot Gamer Network gave that game 8 out of 10. A wonderful first game from Ember Lab, combining its outstanding pedigree in art and animation with some really solid combat, fantastic world design, and a great balance of action, platforming, puzzle solving, and exploration. Does that sound about right? Oh, 1 hour. Can't be that good then, Capra.
Dieu merci que ce n'est qu'un décor. Ça l'aurait explosé.
Maybe they saw the body. Remember when they went on alert? Maybe they saw him knocked out. Excellent pigeon graphics, by the way.
Un jour, il tombera sur quelqu'un et toc, un mort.
Well, I've just placed a mine there. Which I didn't want to do. So that's good. It is doable, but it requires pretty good timing for that bomb to work. Good night, Macaroni. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a great sleep. And speak to you again soon.
Faites ce qu'il dit, s'il vous plaît.
I think watching Grim play this would be good fun. There's our target there. So I've put the bomb above that like chandelier basically. Like I said, this is possible, but the timing is going to be tricky. And I'm probably going to mess it up. Just a warning. A fair warning. I would start with this one. Noted. I hope he doesn't freak out. That guard. Yeah, the audio is a bit buggy with this. No problem, Grim, enjoy. Yeah, that's a horrible audio bug there. I'm probably going to get this timing wrong. Got it. I can't believe it. Okay. You have to be quick though. But we got it. Okay. Nope. 47. I don't want to go back down. No. 47. No. I'm just taking it slow because the suspicion meter is quite high. I'm not sure if that really matters, but... Nope, that was weird. That is a weirdly fast walk you can do, based on like how far the analog stick is. Nice. Took a while, but we got there. Of course, there's a frog on the French newspaper. Alvaro del Alaverde, whatever he's called, killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. 18th of March 2004, Paris police confirmed that this morning that world famous tenor Alvaro del Alaverde and US Embassy Secretary Richard Delahunt were found dead at the famous Garnier Opera House yesterday. The police have stated that the lack of witnesses is making this an especially difficult case to investigate. The police have absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, as nobody claims to have seen him or her. Alvaro de Lavarde's perfectionism was legendary in the opera world, where it paid off in terms of consistently astonishing technical brilliance of his performances, but it had its dark side. Rumours of an explosive temper and eccentric sexual appetite dogged him throughout his otherwise illustrious career. Some leading ladies of the opera refused to perform with him. Some operas blacklisted him. In 1997, a Bulgarian court attempted to prosecute him for the statutory rape of a 13-year-old girl. The case was ultimately dropped when the girl first declined to testify and simply disappeared. Prosecutors even tried to pin the girl's disappearance on Del Alavade, but her body was eventually discovered in a hollow at the bottom of a steep ravine, and her death was ruled as a suicide. The episode hurt Del Alavade professionally. Although he was never convicted of a crime, his reputation has been soiled enough to reduce international demand for his performances. Critics have called him the greatest cavadoce in the history of opera, and whatever his personal failings, his performance in the production of Puccini's Tosca was equally anticipated by opera enthusiasts. Cat spark killer explosion. Powerful explosion ripped through a residential neighborhood of the Parisian suburb of Bondy late last night, destroying 3 homes and killing 5. Though residents feared at first they had been victimized by terrorism, police investigation into the incident suggests that the culprit may have been much less formidable. There appears to be a gas leak in the area, Lieutenant Jean Mercure of the Metropolitan Police reports. So the only question we're left with is what triggered the spark that set it off, and I'm sad to say that the answer seems to be furry and adorable. The lieutenant was referring to the more than 24 feline companions of Marie Louise Kessel, aged 84, who died in the blast. Police are speculating that it was a discharge of static electricity by one or more of the cats that sparked the powerful explosion. Anyone who's ever owned a long-haired cat knows they can generate static shocks when you touch them. Based on the evidence we've been able to gather, which hasn't been pretty, it looks like Mrs. Kessel may have reached out to stroke one of her cats and ended up detonating the neighborhood. The lieutenant stressed that many people have long and rewarding relationships with long-haired cats without ever experiencing any fatal explosions. It's pretty unusual, he said. Indeed. Okay. Oh. It would help if I actually saved, wouldn't it?
You think that was 47 too?
We knew it was. We were so confident we set up an international task force to hunt him down and destroy him.
Even assuming this guy exists, he's still just an assassin. What's the big deal?
The big deal? He's the perfect clone. His DNA is a how-to manual for any cloning lab in the world. With Mr. 47 in their clutches, there'd be nothing to stop a rogue state from building an entire platoon of 47s. A whole army.
These public statements you've been making against cloning, is this what it's all about?
Of course.
But surely you can't oppose all the uses of cloning. The medical advances, the possible curing of...
Medicine won't do us much good if we're all the slaves of some clone army dictatorship, will it?
Off the record, Jack. You're not serious.
You have no idea how serious. That's why we had to eliminate 47. Having him on the loose was just too dangerous.
Why not go after whoever created him?
Oh, we did. But whenever we got too close, our agents got killed.
By 47?
See for yourself.
Welcome back, Grim. I did it. Thank you very much.
11:45.
I'm sorry we have to meet like this.
It's dangerous to meet in person. You're normally more prudent. What's going on?
Looks like we've got a mole at the agency. Here's your briefing.
Is it a cute mole?
Thanks. I'll read it later.
How's that wound healing?
Fine. Are we done here?
One thing. We haven't been able to get a positive ID on the target. There's a government agent in there already, though we think he knows. The price for his knowledge is getting him out alive.
And that raises my price.
Already factored in. Take this.
Designer poisons?
The clinic only lets clients out when they're fully recovered or dead. The injection puts its victim into a hibernatory state. Apply the antidote on the lips to revive them.
What if this agent's already dead?
I trust you, 47. The money's been transferred to your account. It's good to have you back, 47. I'm glad to hear you're fully recovered. Your next assignment's in Northern California. 3 mobsters have been checked into a rehab clinic for alcoholics. One of them plans to turn state's witness as soon as he's discharged. Our client wants to avoid that, but we don't know which of the 3 is the target. An undercover agent placed at the clinic to find out hasn't been heard from in a few days. The clinic will only discharge patients if they're sober or dead. The agent who's in there is apparently being kept drunk for unknown reasons, so you'll have to kill him to get him out, but we need him alive. We're giving you an experimental serum that'll give him the appearance of being dead, along with the antidote to bring him back once you're out. Something's very wrong at this clinic, 47. Keep your eyes open.
Okay. We won't do this now.
You see that albino in here the other day?
I thought he was a client. Turns out he was a doc. Wanted to talk to the guy in confinement.
Didn't look like a doctor to me.
Tell me about it.
This is how you play Hitman, obviously. You do die pretty quickly on the hardest difficulty, as you can see. On normal, you're pretty much a tank. Can you climb up that? Yes, you can.
He's packing.
Let's die, shall we? Well, that's fun. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. And yeah, I'll be back again soon. And we'll continue with more Hitman Blood Money on Professional. It's going to be quite tricky. There probably will be missions that I won't get the best rating for. But we're off to a good start anyway. No problem. I think this mission won't be too bad. It'll be fine, I reckon. He says it might end up taking me like an hour. But yeah, thanks everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day / night, and don't know what else to say. I should be on tomorrow, but you never know. Things may change. But yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.